Welcome back to another episode of the Chips and Chops podcast. As always, we got to shout out our amazing sponsor, Stockroom East. Stockroom East is a collaborative workspace here in South Bend, Indiana that has so much to offer, including 24-hour access, conference rooms, events, and this incredible podcast video studio that we are currently using. With us today are Gym Bros, two meatheads, Sahaj Singh and Dylan Livingston. No, I'm joking. Sahaj is a 19-year-old powerlifter that can deadlift 3.5 Davids, to put it into perspective. And Dylan's even stronger. He weighs less than Sahaj, but he can deadlift 3 of me's.
Oh, wow.
3.5 Joeys. So these guys are in college chasing that powerlifting dream. I want to start this podcast and ask the question if you guys are both natural.
Yes.
Like, you guys are both natural? Because I knew Sahaj is.
Yeah.
But I was just curious if you are.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, that's good to know.
Sure.
I asked Sahaj like a few days ago, like I said, like you guys are like the trend twins of East Race.
Mm-hmm.
I'm curious, how did you guys like initially become friends? Like, what's like the story behind that?
You want to tell them the story?
So me and Ben is like a mutual friend, wherever. They've been boys for how long? How long have you guys been friends for?
Like a year, 2 years.
Yeah, and they go to the same school, and I always see Ben posting like Dylan stuff on Instagram, Snapchat, whatever, TikTok, and then I was like, damn, dude, this guy's a strong motherfucker, you know? And Loki thought he was kind of a dick.
Wait,
you know?
really?
I thought he was like the most cockiest guy, like, bro, like, I don't think he'll be friends with me, you know? But like one day, and I've always wanted to lift with him at East Race. I was like, yo, we gotta get a lift in, and one day we got a lift in. I was like, bro, is that the famous Dylan Livingston, bro? And ever since then, like, we just been chilling, you know?
What'd you guys hit on that first lift?
Dude, I don't even remember, bro.
Like did he put you through a workout
I
or?
remember, I was on prep, so I had like a SBD.
Oh, yeah.
I think I had 485 for 2 singles on squat and 584 deadlifts or something like that.
Wow. So did that first like lifting session together like prove to you that he's not super cocky like you guys?
Yeah.
And then you guys became boys ever since. Like,
Yeah.
that's pretty cool. I feel like everyone has like that initial reason for going to the gym in the beginning and like actually like making it a lifestyle because that's like literally what you guys do. For some guys, it's, you know, their way of coping with a breakup or a loss in their life. For others, they don't want to be skinny or they don't want to be fat. I'm curious, like, what's each of your guys' reasons for getting started in the gym?
You want to go first?
Yeah. So me, I was always super skinny. I remember I was like 148 in high school, same height. You know, I got broken up with a few times. Definitely helps. You know, got me in the gym for sure. But I really just like started off kind of in high school from football. We did like the workouts, you know, like lifting weights and all that. I was kind of good at it. I remember pulling like 405 conventional one time.
At 148?
Yeah, something crazy
Yeah.
like that. Like my back was running cat back, all that. But I did that, and I was like, man, I'm kind of good at this. I'd never bench or squat anything crazy. But yeah, I think I took like 2 years off. I was doing wrestling and all that and stuff. And then one time I got in the gym. I started at Edwardsburg Fitness, and I started deadlifting one time. And it was kind of fun. And I'm like, fuck, I'm going to keep going.
Okay. So what about you, Sahaj?
So I did sports, you know, in middle school, high school.
What sports did you play?
Huh?
What sports did you play?
So I did football in middle school.
What other sport would he do,
No,
Joey?
I didn't know, bro, because I know.
What kind of question was that?
This guy's not playing tennis. Come on, Joey.
Jesus
I played
Christ,
tennis.
bro.
Well, I didn't know because I know Penn has like those weird sports. Like you could do rugby or something like that.
Yeah.
So
But,
I was just curious, like what sports you did in high school?
well, in middle school I did track, football, and then when I came to... What's up?
Bro, just let the man talk.
Chill.
Okay.
And then when I got to high school, I was like, fuck, I can't even do football because, you know, there's some big boys. I don't want to get, hurt, whatever. But I still did track. And I did weights freshman year, you know, clean, bench, front squat, all that jazz. And ever since then, I was just like, yo, I want to, like, lift. And then COVID hit, and, you know, I couldn't, like, go to the school, whatever. This was junior year, second semester. So then I got Beacon membership, and then I was just doing like push-pull legs, you know. Still did the compounds though. And then I saw Russell Ori on Instagram, Jamal Browner, and they're powerlifters, and they were doing this crazy weight. I was like, yo, I want to do this, you know, full time. So
that was my next thing. What got you like inspired to do powerlifting? Because I'll be honest, like I've been like going to the gym for over a year now, and that's something that I've never really like crossed my mind, you know. And like when our friend Evan started doing it, I was just kind of like, I was like, what are you doing?
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
But like, it's
yeah.
actually like really cool, and like the fact that you can pull 600, you can do like 5 whatever. Like, what got you guys like really into powerlifting?
Well, for me, I started off like just going to the gym bodybuilding. Like I was going twice a day, every single day.
Yeah.
Wait, how are you doing 2 a days? Like one in the like
I
you were doing
was-
like Arnold's original split or
Dude,
something?
yeah, I was like one day I went like the morning I'd go like light and then I'd go heavy. I didn't know what I was doing. I
Yeah.
would just go every day. I'd hit something.
Do you think that was helpful or no?
Dude, I blew up fast. So.
I was like, I don't. If you're lifting, that's 10, 14 times a week. I don't think I could ever do that.
Dude, I was just every day, bro. Like I'd go there, work, back, and then I finally like started taking it more serious. I got into a program and stuff. And then I met Jay on Instagram. Started with Jay, and now I've been doing what he says ever since.
Yeah. What about you, Sahaj?
So again, I mentioned Russ. Saw him on YouTube, Instagram, like the social media, and then Ben. He introduced me to Network Barbell out in Granger, right by the Edwardsburg like, borderline.
Yep.
And then linked up with this guy named Kyle. Kyle Schutz. It was a small gym, nothing crazy. Good people, nothing compared to East Race, but I told him like I want to powerlift, got into a legit program, and then did I want to say 3 meets with him. 3 meets with him. First one was the Michigan Rookie Rumble, amazing meet, and then after that meet, I was like, yo, this is fun, like the competitiveness, the community and the powerlifting scene is crazy, and then
I was gonna say take me through your first competition, both of you guys. I'm curious.
My first one was crazy. I think it was February 19th, the Iron Cup. I didn't have a coach, no program.
I mean, that was this year?
No,
Or-
that was like 2 years ago.
Okay, 2 years ago.
Yeah. I had no coach, no program. I just went in there, kind of put in my own openers. That was my first time using like a squat bar, deadlift bar, anything like that. Kilos, first time. I trained at like a commercial gym, so yeah, I went in there. I think I opened with like 419 squat, 308 bench, and 584 deadlift, which was crazy.
Dude.
And I went 1 for 3 on dead, so it
Yeah.
wasn't good. But yeah, it was.
1 for 3 on bench too, right?
No, I went 2 for 3 on bench. I got 286 and 308, I think.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
And failed on what?
I failed my deadlifts. I think I failed 617 twice. I couldn't lock it out. So.
Oh.
Yeah. What about you? When was your first competition?
My first was September of last year,
Okay.
and it was a pretty tough time. Not gonna lie, I was recently broken up in August, and then I was like, heartbreaks and depression. I was like, yo, I can't even go to the gym. Like, I wanted to quit powerlifting.
Are you like you just like it? You couldn't even use it to like feel you. It was just like
Nah, like
you
I would
didn't.
send her like all my videos,
So you needed someone to send your videos to, like hype you up and gas you.
lifting.
You didn't have that love to keep you going.
Exactly. So I was like, bro, I couldn't even touch the barbell without even like being depressed.
They say it's like motivation, but at first it's not.
Dude, it's bad.
Like you just don't have the life in you anymore.
Exactly, and
Yeah.
and then
Yeah, it's probably a lot of like energy too.
Dude, it's horrible.
Like if you don't have the energy to like hop in your car and drive there, then you're not gonna be able to
Yeah.
get under the bar and like get hyped to really hit that set.
Exactly. So
So talk about your first. So it didn't go the best. The meet didn't.
I mean, no, like so it was like I want to say a month out. It was getting pretty close, and then I told my guys, Justin Williamson and John Gaynor, that I cannot do this. I'm gonna tell my coach, yo, I'm dropping out. And then they're like, no, you got this. You spent months, weeks, prepping for this meet, So I was like, fine, I'll do it, but I'm done, first, whatever. And then after I got to the competition, drove same day. It was in Portage, Michigan, and it was like a 3-hour drive, left
Wow.
at 3 in the morning, weigh-ins at 6:30 in the morning. So I was like, bro, I'm dead, bro. Like, but, got there, went. Squats was tough for me during prep, hitting depth and stuff. But, so we changed my opener to really light, something I could do all day in my sleep. It was 185 kilos, don't know what that is in pounds, but.
It's like forfeit, probably 420 or something like that.
Yeah, something a little over 4.
Yeah.
And then, got my confidence, smoked my second. I want to say it was 441. And then my coach was like, what do you want? What do you want? And I'm like, I just yelled at a random number. It's like 215 kilos. And I looked at it, it was 474. I touched 441 for 2. That was like the highest I've ever touched.
Yeah.
And, I was like, fuck, I got to do this. So got up there, didn't even clip my belt, took some smelling salts, bro. I could not see a thing, bro. I could not see a thing, but I smoked that. And, yeah, dude, after that, went, I want to say...
So you hit it?
That gave you the reassurance that you wanted to keep going on it?
Exactly, yeah, I got first place.
Do you think if you failed it, you wouldn't be powerlifting anymore?
Honestly, I don't even know. Like, that's a tough question. Honestly, I think I would have still powerlifted,
Because, it's like if you found this passion, you got to stick with it, right?
So, it was a commitment,
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and then I went...
Well, because you were saying that, like, you didn't feel like lifting anymore. You didn't even want to go to the meet. You said you were done afterwards, so that's what I was saying. Like,
yeah.
If you failed it, would you just be done?
So, like, shout out to, who was it, Justin Williamson and John Gaynor for, like,
they
forced you to go?
They forced me to go.
Good for them,
bro.
yeah.
And Justin drove with me on the drive, and, I was going to give him all my powerlifting stuff to him, too.
Yeah.
Like, one night, I was like, yo, take all my powerlifting stuff, but, yeah. So, they forced me to do it, got first place, and then I was like, dude, I want to do this for a long, long time.
I'm curious, what, like, goes into, like, the day of the powerlifting meet? We talked before about, like, the day before your 220 and then, like, the day of your 190 something. How do you lose 30 pounds in one day?
Dude, that was an experience. So, I remember I was, like, cutting weight all through prep. I was, like, 213-ish. I had to be at the 198. I was doing the 90 because I was trying to take a deadlift record, but that didn't come close in the end, but... I remember 2 nights before, I was 217, and I'm like, dude, I have to be 198 in 2 days. Like, what am I going to do? My coach sent me, like, a water cut protocol, though, so that helped. So I was loading up. So I think, like, a week before, I would do, like, a gallon, then one day, then 2 gallons, 3 gallons, and then at the end, you, like, cut it out. And you also load...
You drink 3 gallons of water in a day?
Yeah, I had to do that. I think one day was 3 gallons, and the next day was...
So what was it, like every 30 minutes you had to use the bathroom?
Dude, yeah,
15?
Yeah,
I was in class, too, so I was, like, bringing, like... I had my backpack. I had a whole case of water with me. Everyone's looking at me like I'm crazy. And I had, like, salt packets and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I put all the salt in my food and to like, keep the water going,
Wait, are you guys, like... Like, are you guys, like, using water flavoring during that? Cause,
No,
like, for me...
Because Joey could easily do 3 gallons of water, but he would put down 4 packets of water flavoring.
No, like, 4 boxes.
4 boxes,
I
yeah.
didn't think of that at the time. No, I just drank it.
There's, like... I get this, like... I literally went to the store today. I got, like, 6 boxes of, like, crushed water flavoring. So whenever I fill up my water bottle, I had to put one of those in there. Damn. It tastes like grape soda.
Grape soda.
It's like I'm not gonna like. It's rare that I'll like be drinking water. It tastes so dirty to me. Like I hate it, bro.
Dude, some water is like that though. Yeah.
So then like 2 days out, are you literally not like? Are you not drinking anything at all? Are you going into the sauna like?
No, yeah, that's the thing. I was in the sauna for like 6 hours the day before. Like,
bro, there's no way you didn't like pass out.
Dude, I did. I swear. I would go in for like 20 minutes, get on the scale, lose like 0.2. Then I'd go lay down. I'd like be passing out. Like my head was like rushing, dude. I was like, bro, I'm gonna just do the 100. And then I just kept doing it over and over. And I remember going to bed, and I was like, dude, I'm like 204. Like, and I texted my coach. I'm like, what weight do I need to be? He's like 199, 200. I'm like, dude. So I just like 2 more hours. I just kept sitting in the sauna. I think I got to like 203 or something like that. And then I'm like, I'm just gonna go to bed. Pop some melatonin. Woke up like 3 hours early. I was like 202. I'm like, dude, come on.
Yeah.
Like I couldn't pee anymore. I was peeing brown. Like it was so bad.
Wait, were you actually?
Yeah, I didn't eat. I didn't drink.
That's
anything.
possible,
bro. Yeah, I was peeing brown, dude. It was bad.
So when you're in the sauna that much, it's sucking all the water out of you. It's not even coming out of your urination system. So
like the pores.
Dude, I was getting cravings I didn't know I ever had, bro. It was
like you were craving like, oh man, for some celery net right now.
I remember I was like 202, and I'm like, I just need a sip of water. I took 1 sip, dude, and I got on the scale. I was like 204 again. I'm like, oh my
dude,
god,
you fucked yourself,
bro. You like, I just cannot imagine. Like, you must have just literally been like tripping out,
dude. It was horrible. And I remember the weigh-ins were at 9, and I was like 199 by then, just sitting in the sauna. I'm like, dude, I need to go. And I had to sit in the sauna, and I was like, I'm like 199.2. I had to be 198.4. I'm like, I'm gonna do a car sauna. So I went in the car, like 3 hoodies, sweatpants, socks, turned the heat all the way up, and just drove there. And then I remember on the way there, I was spitting in a cup, trying to get every ounce of water out. And I ended up making it like exactly 198.4.
Bro, that's just
Wait,
like,
so then you have to lift right after that, or weigh-ins are a different day?
It was 24-hour weigh-in, so I remember.
Oh, so then what'd you do right after?
Pedialyte,
Yeah, I
right?
had 2 Pedialytes with me, and I tried drinking it, and it was cold. It was like hurting my stomach. I was like throwing up. Like,
Dude.
I'm like, man, and I just forced it. I drank 2, waited like an hour, then I got some Panda Express, threw like 8 soy sauce packets on there.
Dude, that's bullshit, bro.
And then I remember weighing in. I drank a naked smoothie too, and I was like 213 or something. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm ready. I feel good.
Wait, so right after the 24 hours, you put on like 15 pounds?
Yeah, and I pooped like 6 times too.
Dude,
I remember waking up at like 2:07, so it's not like crazy, but I was like 2:07.
So you're like basically cheating the system.
Pretty much.
But that's what everyone does.
Yeah,
though.
everyone was doing that.
Oh, okay.
Pisses
Like,
me
for
off,
sure.
bro.
So how do you think they should do it then? Should it be the morning of your lift?
Well, yeah, there's like 2 federations. So the USPA, that's what he competes
And then
in.
there's USPLA or something?
USAPL.
USAPL. Okay.
So we have 2-hour weigh-ins, right? So, and I water cut for the first time this past meet, the Indiana State Championship on March 19th, I want to say. So, yeah, it was gonna be a true 100. You know, last 2 meets I did 110, 242. Dude, the first meet I was 102. So it was like the lightest 110, 242.
Yeah.
I was like light as fuck. It was crazy. And then the second meet I was like didn't even give a fuck. You know, I was like 10. I want to say 107, so like 230 something.
Yeah.
That did dog shit on that meet. But like this meet, I was like, I'm gonna beat 100. I'm gonna be 220. Right, so like a week, like dude, it was the worst experience of my life.
There's
like,
no way that like you don't think of like quitting during that.
Dude,
Because like when I'm like cutting,
yeah,
and like, you know,
Cutting.
sure, like eating like, you know, 20, like eating like good amount of food.
Yeah.
Like there's still times I'm like, what's the point? I should
Like
just...
Joey's cut is eating 3 like packets of ham. Like,
Well, I'll say, yeah, no, I'm
Joey,
like,
do you want to take them through what your diet is on a
I
daily day?
was actually curious what your guys' diet
No,
is.
Joey, you need to say yours first.
Well, okay, I'll say mine, but why don't you say about yours too?
I don't have a diet. I just eat.
Okay, I'll just say, so my diet will consist of, you know, wake up, have a protein bar, and then after my first class, I'll have 2 pounds of ham. But it's on, so it's like,
2?
yeah, 2, so
pounds?
half a pound on one sandwich, half a pound on the other. Okay,
Damn.
Jesus.
and then before I go to work, I'll have another half a pound of ham on a sandwich, and then I'll...
No, there is cheese on this, but
Yeah.
no sauce.
no sauce.
Yeah, just
cheese.
bread,
Get
cheese,
the
and ham.
fuck out, bro. What kind of bread? What kind of bread?
Bro, it's like this like Hawaiian keto bread.
The keto, bro.
It's not dry? Like,
That's
No,
gotta be
it's dry. I'm not gonna. I was
bro.
eating like I'd have 2 sandwiches before this. I was like, this is
Don't
not-
worry, he washes it down with his grape soda.
Yes, I do. So then like I'll come home from work and I'll, you know, if I'm working, I'll pop like a banana or something, and then afterwards I'll, you know, have a pound of taco meat.
Christ.
Like ground beef?
Yeah,
What kind of ground beef? Like, how lean is it?
93.7.
93.7. Not bad, bro. Dude.
I was gonna say like I really like, I'm not gonna like in like the last couple, like, so yesterday I had probably like, do you know what birria is?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I had like 2 to 3
That
pounds.
Mexican shit.
Yeah,
That's so fucking good.
I had
bro.
like 2 to 3 pounds of that in like a span of 2 hours, bro.
You just eat
He,
raw
he,
meat?
no,
Yeah.
he had a tortilla underneath it.
Like, bro, I'm not like
One tortilla, bro?
Yes.
Dude,
like
what the
Just
fuck?
to wash it down.
Like my digestion, like today it's been so bad. Like I'm curious, like what is your guys' diet? Like if you're taking this,
Like
serious-
that's him cutting.
Dude, your diet is shit,
Dude,
bro.
my diet's actually good. Right?
No, it's not.
It's good.
It's not. It's not. This
Okay.
guy spends $20 on Taco Bell, by the way.
Dude.
no. What's your Taco Bell order, bro? You gotta get the chalupas.
Dude, I do.
The chalupas are so good, bro.
Okay,
Dude.
like hear me out. Like if I'm like missing calories, bro, Taco Bell like 3,000 easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, like protein, everything.
So that's like is that what you eat every single day or
no, maybe once a week.
once a week?
Yeah,
No,
if I'm
3
feeling good. On a
times a
bulk,
week.
on a bulk.
Okay.
On a
okay.
bulk.
Yeah, but
What-
I eat at school, so I eat in the cafe, like whatever they serve.
They have good stuff, or
I mean,
'Cause I-
kinda like it's not super like
yeah, because I
anabolic or anything.
yeah, well, yeah. I was gonna say I've been visiting colleges and I committed to one, and I was gonna say like it's just chicken tenders and pizza,
Dude,
what the
literally.
fuck?
Like,
and I was like, this is just like this is kind of
You're paying
bumming.
for that shit, bro.
I know.
Dude, it's-
I was like, I'm kind of bummed out, but
Yeah,
there's
lucky
like
for me though. They got like a Chipotle bar, and I'm always there. I'm getting like 6 scoops of rice, 6 scoops of chicken, and everyone looks at me like my crazy. Like sometimes when we have the paper plates, my plate always breaks. Like they got to double the plate.
no, bro. I was gonna say, well, like when I go to college, I kind of just want.
That's Riz. Like,
Yeah.
girls see you drop your plate because there's so much chicken on it. They're like, yeah, that man is
Dude,
big.
I'm like,
He is
6
big.
scoops of chicken.
Bro, dude.
Yeah, they're like.
Dude, that's crazy.
Sahaj, what's your diet looking like?
So I'm like track every single thing I eat.
Do you actually?
On like my fitness pal.
Do you weigh it?
Scale. Yeah,
For real?
yeah. So I eat like go-to Kodiak cakes, the chocolate.
You
chip.
like those?
Dude, so gas. With
Like the pancakes?
the pancakes with 0 sugar syrup. You know, got
good.
douse that shit. And then for lunch, I usually have like steak, protein pasta. You know, like 400 grams of protein pasta. It's like 1,100 calories. And then usually
You say 400 grams?
400 grams.
Not of protein, just like.
It's carbs and protein.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, he's not really like familiar with this type of, you know. It's
It's
like
okay, it's
it gets
okay.
like a little nerdy talking about this. Okay.
And then dinner, you know, ground beef, rice, pasta. Whatever.
So it's nothing. You guys aren't on like the ham diet like I am.
No, that's crazy.
No.
Bro, I'm not.
Ham is
I might have to like put you guys on with it, bro, because
Dude,
like you know it's
do
good.
you have some with you?
No.
Yes, you do,
No,
bro.
I don't.
Yes, you do, bro.
No. I ate it before. Okay.
No,
You ate it before.
The best
Typically, I
is,
keep
you know what kind of ham he's eating, right? It's like the ham that comes in like the, what, Nature, is it Nature Valley?
Yeah.
Or is
Don't
it Valley
tell me
Farms?
it's like the sandwich one, bro, like the thin slices.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
the thin,
what
it's the
the
thin slices. He doesn't pull them apart. He takes
Yeah.
all the ham in one little packet, puts it on the
Dude.
bread, puts the other bread
Bro,
on
That's
top.
not.
bro.
Yeah.
You a nasty motherfucker.
Bro, that's not
No
ridiculous.
cheese, nothing?
No, I'll put one slice of cheese.
one slice of cheese.
He's on a cut.
Yeah, I'm the cut, bro. I'm the cut.
Mustard, nothing?
No.
Dude,
Oh.
one
I'm not gonna. I've never been a
keto
sauce on.
bread, bro?
Yeah.
Keto, bro?
Bro, that's protein right there. That is protein.
That's
Dude,
crazy, bro.
That's crazy, bro.
So I'm curious, how do you guys stay like locked in your goals? Like for me, that's something that I struggle with. Like I'll be like the most consistent guy for 2 months and then take like 3 weeks off. You know, if you've been powerlifting and like sticking to this for 2 years, how have you stayed like so locked in during that time?
Dude, honestly, the hardest part for me is not going to the gym. That's
Damn,
like the
dude.
worst.
How many days a week do you go?
I only go 4.
Yeah, that's about what I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just transitioned to 4 with my.
What were you doing
coach.
before?
I was doing like 6. It was crazy. It was crazy.
For like, I'll just say like, that's not, that's like, that's kind of like regular for just like people who are like
Yeah.
gym goers. But I guess
Yeah.
like for powerlifting, like when
Yeah.
you're really pushing, you know, that 300 pounds or 400, I guess you got to take more breaks, right?
Mm.
I guess the goal for me is like 700 deadlift. Like that's all I can think about. 600 squat, 700 deadlift. I'm
And,
always
like,
just
yeah.
trying to.
So
get
when you hit your deadlift, are you gonna be in like a Power Rangers costume or?
Yo, chill.
No, that's not ridiculous. Like you got, like, are you like?
Was that a shot at someone?
No,
Yeah.
no,
That was
I'm
a
not.
shot
That
at
was
someone.
that was sick, bro.
Dude.
But I'm curious, like, is part of like powerlifting, like at like the meet, are you like trying to put on like a show for people, or is it all you just in your
Definitely.
element?
No, that's all me in my element.
Okay.
I definitely try to inspire people, but I'm doing it for me for sure.
Yeah. So, but you're trying to put on a
Dude,
show.
I'm trying to like.
So after you hit your bench, are you like hitting your chest or anything?
Dude,
Like,
I go crazy, bro.
do you have like I know like there's like a deadlift routine thing. Like people do like some
Oh,
crazy
yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Do you guys have that or no?
No. I just pick it up. Nah, recently
I just pick it up.
Bro.
So you're like the simple guy. I feel like you're trying to like
he's like, the
like
weight-
dude. So how's this the
Dude,
main
come on,
character?
lats
bro?
on engaged, bro. Like,
he's like
it's just consistency, like, you know.
the
From the bar,
pre-scream.
dude, from the bar to the whatever, like your top set, you gotta keep everything consistent, you know. Like Delaney Wallace, one of the best powerlifters in the world, you know, he does the same thing. He has a routine for every lift. So, yeah, basically that makes me get ready for like a huge lift.
That makes sense. But yeah, like how would you guys say that you do stay locked in for all that time?
How do I?
Yeah.
Like at the gym.
Like no, how do you just like stay locked in on like pursuing that? Like you're trying to get to 700. Like if you slip up and like, you know, mess up with your diet for a couple weeks or like not go to the gym, like, but like that's something that doesn't happen. Like how do you?
That doesn't happen. The only time I have missed a session is because my mom made me miss it because of Blizzard.
Yeah.
I couldn't go.
So it's like for you, it's like you just love going to the gym so much that it's like it's just habit at that point.
Yeah, I just go. Honestly, I go after class too. So some days I'm there from like 8 and I don't get out to like 12 sometimes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I always just go. I don't know.
Wow. What about you, Sahaj? How have you stayed locked in?
I mean, same here. Like, I love the gym. It's really impacted my life, you know, and I want to be the best, you know. I want to be the best powerlifter in the world, you know. Like, I inspire to be, you know. So, yeah, just consistency. You know, never miss a session, no matter what. You know, with the blizzard, like.
No, you were there.
I had to go. Like I have to
I
go. You
wanted
know.
to so bad. Bro.
That'd have been so fun lifting during like a like you look outside and there's just like a blizzard and it's just you guys
crazy,
inside.
Bro. It was crazy.
Put on some Christmas music or something like that.
Yeah.
What's your guys' hype song for the gym?
Oh.
I listen to a lot of funk and hardstyle.
Okay.
So.
What about you?
Dude.
Are you like a Carly Rae Jepsen or like a Nicki Minaj type of guy?
Nicki goes so
Ice Spice?
hard, bro. Ice Spice, bro. Dude, immaculate, bro.
Like before, like or like say if you wait, are you allowed to have headphones in during competition or no?
No.
Fuck no.
But are you allowed to choose a song or?
I know my
Sometimes.
last meet we did for the third attempt on Deads. They gave us a
Yeah.
song.
So like, what
varies.
song did you choose?
I picked Overdose by Pharmacist.
Okay, and then
I didn't have a chance to get a song, but I've been listening to a lot of Drake. You know,
Dude, me too. Yeah.
Certified Lover Boy is one of my top like 3 right now. You know, Travis Scott. You know, but Nicki Minaj. You know, it's crazy.
yeah,
Crazy.
I'm surprised that you're not on like that Morgan Wallen. Like you're
The
not.
country shit.
Yeah,
No,
like-
fuck that, bro. If you listen to country in the gym, you're a fucking weirdo.
No, I know someone
Swear
who.
to God, bro. Swear to
He was
God.
like, you know, when they're in the gym, you when you're in the gym, you're supposed to be listening to the happy music, right? So like,
I guess.
I listen to sad music throwback a lot too. Recently.
Yeah.
Dude, this guy's
Like
on his
2003
ex,
stuff,
bro.
like-
2003.
Like back when I was in middle school type of stuff.
Dude, that's crazy.
No, you were not in middle school in 2003.
Not 2003, but like
2013.
Yeah,
you were
yeah,
probably
yeah.
in middle school.
Yeah, I don't know
Okay.
the year, but some good stuff.
That makes sense. So yeah, I was gonna say like, what like, if you're trying to hit 700 deadlift, like, what's your like? Do you have a goal, numbers wise, or like okay? I'll say this is actually one of my like quick fire questions I want to ask. Like, what is your goals for 2023? Like your goals,
In the gym?
or yeah,
Like
in the gym
comp,
and
or-
even outside, like if there are any.
Like outside of powerlifting, you mean?
Yeah,
Or okay,
both though.
both.
I mean, I'm pursuing a supply chain degree right now, so I'm
Okay.
gonna stay on track with that.
That's
It's hard
awesome.
to balance everything, but yeah, I gotta stay on track with that. That's always first at the
Yeah.
end of the day. So
Yeah.
yeah.
So then inside the gym, what's your goals? Like, do you have like numbers that you want to hit by December 31st?
Yeah. 700 deadlift, 600 squat.
You think that you'll be able to get your deadlift up 60 pounds?
Yeah. For
Dude.
sure.
Is that not?
It's
That's like
going
not
up crazy
ridiculous.
right now.
This guy tripled 617 for 3.
Yeah.
Are you
It's
sumo or
triple.
conventional?
Sumo.
And you're
Sumo.
okay. So you
I'm
don't think?
stiffy though. It's more impressive. Yo,
I'll say that's something I've never understood. Like the fact that there's
I
like
gotta
these
keep
different
my
bars.
composure, I gotta
I've
keep
never
my
pulled on a
composure.
stiff bar. I don't know. Like
I
it's
just
probably
use
harder for sure.
I just use the beacon bars.
The beacon bars.
Like I don't know what type of bars those are.
They have knurling in the middle.
They should.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then like you know where to like bench and stuff.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Um,
Deadlift bar bends more, so it should be easier.
So
It's
if you
thinner, it's bendy more.
And it's longer.
no, I was gonna say it's longer. So then like
Yeah.
it's not gonna hit your feet while the weight's coming down.
That gets me rattled up, but I gotta keep my composure.
What's your goal for 2023?
So 600 dead. My next meet is November 18th out in Terre Haute at Thirst Gym, but trying to hit 600 deadlift, 314 bench or 315 whatever, and 500 some squat. Trying to qualify for collegiate nationals next year in Atlanta, Georgia. And then outside of the gym, studying finance and accounting at IUSB.
It's good. You're a
Yeah.
finance guy.
Finance.
You must be
guy.
really good with those numbers.
Dude.
I recently
My kilo to pound math is insane. Trust.
I would say I recently took like a college math entrance exam and I got a 27%. And this is like freshman math stuff. I was like, next time I can maybe I'll just have you log in or something. You can take that for me for 40. But no, I'm joking. I probably shouldn't say that.
You do like taxes and stuff.
Really?
Dude. But yeah, trying to pursue that degree and just make as much money as possible to
Yeah.
support my powerlifting passion.
No family.
Some people work to pursue like having a good family.
Yeah,
You pursue to make sure you have the best supplements.
What more like what? I'm curious. Like what type of like what do you have to pay for to be a powerlifter? Like how much money or like do you have to like pay to join that meet or stuff like that?
There's
Like,
yeah,
there's like
memberships, meet registration, you know.
and then all those meals all that Taco Bell, man. If you're going that $20 a day,
$20 of Taco
Dude.
Bell. Who
I don't
does
understand.
that?
I could do
$14.
I could do
Dude,
$12.
20 last week, bro.
14
Trust. Today, bro.
That's
crazy.
That's just
No,
absolutely ridiculous.
I got 2 gym memberships, so I know the one in KZoo is $60 a month, and the one here at East Race like $30.
Yeah.
30,
Plus
35,
coaching.
Yeah. And coaching.
Coaching.
too.
Yeah.
Because I'll say I have to pay you
So
40 bones.
what makes
right?
you feel like you need to get a coach? Because I mean, once you get your program, like, why do you need to keep going with the coach.
It's really nice to have someone like motivate you too, and they keep you accountable.
Yeah.
They update it, so like if something goes wrong, they can change it, make adjustments as necessary.
But the
And
interesting
you don't feel like you can do that yourself?
I don't know. I feel like another pair of eyes is always better.
Yeah.
Especially like they know what they're.
Because like, what if you guys did it for each other?
Like program for him and he programs me.
who would be a better coach out of you two?
No, like you. No. Like
I don't
you.
know. I don't
This
think
guy,
I can
bro.
program just yet. Not yet, for sure.
It's tough. It's
Yeah.
definitely tough, bro.
Yeah.
Is that something that you guys are like looking into becoming?
Oh, for
Dude,
sure.
tell
for
him,
sure.
bro. Tell him.
For sure, yeah. We could definitely coach in the future. Once I
Yeah.
know what I'm doing, I'll
Dude,
for sure.
it's game over.
I don't want to
bro.
do it yet because I don't feel like I know enough.
Yeah.
But-
So like
and everything.
outside of like studying supply chain management, like are you also studying like what is that, like anatomy and like
Nah.
not necessarily with the, but if you like what do you need to become, you know, confident in your coaching abilities? Because that isn't that basically like studying, like you're trying to like learn all this
Kinda.
stuff.
I feel like experience over a degree.
experience,
Like
yeah.
a degree for that, I don't feel like
Yeah.
matters at all. Like
Okay.
as long as you know how to like what you're doing, progressing people's lifts.
Yeah, and if you're powerlifting yourself, it's
Just like me going to the gym every day, looking at Jay's program, like teaching me that
Yeah.
program for
So
sure.
I also find it interesting, like your guys' coaches, like these are not like IRL coaches, right?
Yeah, mine isn't.
Yeah, so I was gonna say, so like you'll send them videos or stuff like that. So
Yeah.
it's, you know, I guess like when you get started in the gym, like you just see like the personal trainers. But like for coaches like that, it's pretty different, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
So I'm curious, like, can you guys? You talked about how like you have to go to like collegiate nationals. How does it all work? Like, you know, say you do a meet here in South Bend and that qualifies you for the state meet, and then after that you get to go to nationals. Like,
Well, like so these like big national meets.
is that like what you guys wanted? Have you done a national meet?
No. I've only done 2 meets so far.
Okay, but is that like what you're looking to like go to nationals and then like?
nationals, worlds, eventually, you know, IPF worlds? That'll be amazing. You know, representing USA. But
That would be so crazy.
dude.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Like you have like a big American flag on your
Yeah,
chest or
dude,
something.
like a world singlet.
World singlet, yeah.
Dude, those are great though. Those are the most rarest things.
How do you even get one?
You gotta find dealers, bro.
Oh, for
Do a
real.
singlet dealer on Instagram, bro. Yeah, shout out singlet dealer, bro. Like, yeah, like. But yeah, for like national meet, you know, can you get qualifying total for each weight class? So like collegiate nationals, there's no like age group because you know you gotta be a college student trying to go for a degree. It's just weight class. So like my weight class 100, 220, you need to have 645, which is roughly a little over 1,400 pounds.
You have
total.
that, right?
Not in comp, but it's common, bro. Trust.
If I do the math in my
November,
head, you're
bro.
like almost at. You're like
You're
Yeah.
close,
under.
dude.
I need to deadlift 6, bench 314, and squat 507.
Well, I was gonna say, why is your squat so much weaker than everything else? Or no, why is your bench? Why is your
Yo,
bench so much
yo,
weaker
what?
than everything else?
Yeah, for real.
Yo, shut your
No, this I'm
bitch
asking.
ass.
If you're benching 208, like I have a friend
Dude.
who just hit 255 and like
Damn, call
he
me
just
out, bro.
he's a beacon body. I'm curious, like,
Dude, bench is like one of those things, though.
It's
I mean,
such a-
your bench is 50 pounds heavy, like
I did 353 once.
350.
I've been stuck for a good
What do you
minute, though.
bench, bro?
like 185.
180. Don't you like cheat on me, bro? I know it's
Okay,
180.
mine's close grip though, so that's basically 225.
I
I mean-
got long arms, though.
I mean, if you
Yeah.
look at your chest muscles and you look at his, like, you would think you could like triple what he can do.
No, like benches.
it's more than just chest,
It's
though.
just
really
such
back.
a technical.
Well, I'll
thing,
say,
like
yeah, that-
leg drive.
Yeah.
You know, big triceps, big back, translate to a big bench. But yeah, just gotta do it more often. You know, I'm benching 3 times a week now. You know, 3 out of 4 days, and that's boosted my bench tremendously. You know, I hit 281 with pounds still left over. You know, but
And you're gonna get the 315 this year.
I will get 315
Yeah.
November.
Okay, and then
I put it here. I mark my words.
yeah,
bro.
so I gotta clip this and like put it
Clip
in my
this
calendar.
right
And, like,
now,
hit up
bro.
Sahaj in December.
Yo,
like-
Sam's sick, bro. Sam Sikora, my coach. I will bench 314, bro.
how did you guys find your coaches? Because if
That's
it,
interesting.
I met him through like I was watching like Instagrams and TikToks.
and then you just texted him and you guys started
Yeah,
like
yeah.
talking.
Yeah, for real.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
That's pretty cool. What about you?
I met my coach. So I competed, and he goes to Michigan University.
Okay.
And
So does he do like the collegiate national meets or?
Yeah, so he's a powerlifter himself. You know, 21, 22. I don't even know.
Yeah.
But he's around our age. You know, my age, and you know he's
So you compete against him.
Hypothetically,
Oh,
yes.
you do, huh?
Yes, yeah. We're in the same weight class.
He might sabotage
That's
your
why he
program.
wants you to go down, huh?
Yeah, he might sabotage your program. Add in more cardio or something.
Bro, no, he's a good guy. But I met him through, you know, he was at the Michigan Rookie Rumble, and you know, I just followed him, on Instagram. He's very well known in the powerlifting community. He's part of the media team of Powerlifting America, and he has crazy numbers. And I just, one of his athletes, actually DM'd me saying, like, when are you going to join the team? When are you going to join the team? And I was like, you have a coach right now, But, like, after this meet, I'm going to switch over. And I DM'd him, and he was like, yeah, bro, we will love you to be on the Sakura Strength squad. And it's a good community, They have they do meets together. They support each other, and we have a group chat and all that.
That's
we just
awesome.
Mess around, but, yeah.
So would you say, like going back to, like, starting in the gym, it was also kind of like finding community? Because that's kind of what it seems like East Race is about. Like,
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
the fact that you guys are spotting each other every single day and, chopping it up in the gym. Dude. Like, that, I'm, like, serious, I mean, would you say that's, like, a big part of, like, why you say stick with powerlifting? It's because, like...
Yeah, for sure.
That definitely helps. Like, if I didn't know anyone, it'd probably be less motivating to get.
Yeah.
Because if you see everyone else around you doing it, you're going to do it for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Would you say it's, like, you want to be better than them, or you just want to, like... You want to show them that you can really improve like that.
Part of it is both, yeah.
Yeah, like...
I was gonna say, like, if I had to think of, like, one reason why I want to get stronger, it's literally just, like, to be, like, the strongest of my friends, or, to be up there.
Yeah.
It's just,
the strongest powerlifter on the platform, eventually, like...
When do you think that you'll reach that, like, genetic... Because, I mean, if you're 19, like...
Yeah.
If the best powerlifters, I don't know, like, 30, 27, like, that's, like... Say in 10 years, like, you should be able to add 100 pounds to your deadlift, stuff like that, right? That's not ridiculous.
No.
I'm curious what you'd max out at.
In 10 years?
Who knows?
You think that you'll, like, how long, like, is this, like, a lifetime thing that you're going to be?
Definitely. I'm not stopping.
Okay.
Ever.
I mean, I say that now, but who knows where I'll be.
I was going to say, like, at one point, like, it might take such a toll on your body that...
I mean, if that happens, I'll probably switch to bodybuilding for sure.
Really?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I was going to say, like, so you would do bodybuilding, you would never do that.
No.
No?
Why not?
Powerlifting all day, bro.
For real?
What do you have against bodybuilding?
Just not for me. Like,
You think it's less fun? I think it would be less fun.
I think
I mean, yeah.
Because you're just not push like. There's just something fun about like pulling or pushing heavy weight, right?
Mm-hmm.
The thing is with powerlifting, like, you're kind of capped a lot. You can't really, like, max out, like, give all your effort most of the time. But bodybuilding, you could hit, like, failure on every set.
Mm-hmm.
I like that for sure.
Have you ever thought about doing both?
Yeah.
Like power building?
Yeah.
Like, imagine like you do a powerlifting meet and then a month later you do a bodybuilding meet.
I don't know about all that.
That'd be,
No.
bro, Matt, like that'd be so tough. There's definitely people who
tough,
do that.
yeah.
There's definitely people who do that. I don't know how you'd like split up like your training, but I'll say I have a question for both of you guys. Pineapple on pizza, yes or no?
Fuck no.
Dude, no.
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
I've had it. It's not bad. It's just now
terrible.
I think about it now.
Dave, you really.
Yeah. What? Yeah.
What? Dead ass?
Yeah.
That's like whenever he goes like, so our favorite pizza place is Blaze Pizza. Actually, bro, like that's
tough.
That's like that's better than Taco Bell. Like
damn near. Like
yes.
2 a.m., bro. Why not?
Like you can get like the
2
high rise
p.m.
dough. You know, if you want to get that
2
3,000 calories, you can do it.
2 a.m.
Yeah, that's true. Taco Bell's like 2 minutes.
You
from
can get it
me.
whenever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 a.m.
You can get it whenever.
Exactly.
I know,
bro.
but
2 a.m.
Sahaj is like a late night munchies type of guy.
Dude.
So.
Yeah, when I'm on that za, bro, I don't smoke at all.
No,
I'm just joking, but yeah.
Sahaj, I want you to talk about the USPA. Go on your little rant.
I can't. It's tough.
Like they're not gonna let you compete if you do. You think?
It's just such a controversial topic, and I mean,
so there's like two sides in like the powerlifting scene. Like y'all are like against each other.
No, not even.
Yeah, not even. It's just.
It's not like I'm stuck with a federation.
Then why do you guys do different ones?
Yeah, why?
I just like the deadlift bar.
Oh, so
Yeah.
you have to use a stiffy and he doesn't.
I mean, I've never tried it, but I will. At
It's
some
just
point.
not as competitive, in my opinion. Like, who does USPA or like WRPF? Like, what does that even stand for?
I don't even know what any of these things
what
stand
the
for.
R means.
I
But
don't
like,
know. I just like to
nah.
go to the gym.
Nah, I mean, like the biggest difference I would have to say is the 24-hour weigh-ins. Like, I have 2 hours, before I step on the platform. They got 24 hours to do whatever the fuck they want, So I think that's like the biggest difference. And
like the drug testing and stuff. That's
I
like the
mean-
main point of USPA and stuff. Like,
yeah,
drug-
like the total. Like, tell them what the total is to qualify.
I don't know. It's pretty low though.
It's like 980, right?
I think it was like 980 for Worlds and then 90 at.
For Worlds?
980 pounds.
I bet give me a year and I can do that.
Dude,
Yeah.
trust.
Yeah, if I hire you, Sahaj as my coach, maybe I'll be able to get there.
I know USPA and WRPF is mainly untested. That's for like USAPL is strictly tested. So.
Yeah, it's drug free.
Yeah.
So I'm curious, like, have you guys ever thought about, hopping on some performance enhancing drugs or?
Damn.
Honestly, no. I feel like I'm progressing nicely right now. So.
Yeah.
So when you hit a roadblock, would you?
Probably not.
I'd just be scared, like, what it would do to me.
Yeah,
like
I'm so serious. Like, what if it like stunts my growth and like?
it's a lot.
I don't think you're growing anymore.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Like I'm
That's what it is. Like, yeah.
What are you talking about?
I'm like,
what are you talking about?
like if it messes up all like my testosterone and stuff.
Yeah, like I know it can do some bad things for sure.
Yeah.
Like not
I don't
having
know
kids,
like,
whatever.
much
I don't
about
know.
it, but I don't think I'd do it.
Or like, what if I become like super mean and like roid? No, I'm serious. Like roid rage and
Super
like,
mean.
Bruh,
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
like you wouldn't want to like walk into the gym and not be able to talk to your boy, like because you'd be so mad at them. So
But yeah, I just see a lot of powerlifters in the USAPL deadlift, well over 750 pounds, and I was like, that could be attained naturally. I could do that, 10 years, or whatever. So I don't think PEDs is.
You'll never do
something I
them?
wanna do. Yeah, I know.
what about you, David?
Would you ever do that?
I don't know. I feel like it'd be fun.
I was gonna say I feel like if I knew if I really scoped out all the risks, but I don't think I could.
I
ever
don't
do
think
it
I'll ever
anyways.
do it, but I feel like if someone did it, like I wouldn't get mad at them.
I wouldn't judge
I
them.
wouldn't
Gives a
care.
fuck,
Yeah,
at the end of the day.
like you guys probably know people who do them.
Yeah, for sure.
No, I'm like it's like if they're like big.
Do people
time-
claim it, or like they try to they claim they're
I
not?
think
I
they
mean, I don't think they're gonna go out of their way to tell people.
Yeah,
but
but,
like,
like-
Yeah, but if you ask, like they won't lie.
No.
probably not. Depends on the person.
Like it's really not that big of a deal.
like
It's
those
like,
influencers for sure.
Cause like I feel like there's some people on TikTok and stuff that
Mhm.
definitely
Yeah.
do it, and like they just
Yeah.
keep it on the low.
For sure.
I mean, if it's their job, like why would they not do it?
Yeah.
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 Plus, if they're doing it safely, because I would say that's like the big thing. Like I wouldn't be I would never blast, and I don't think I'd do it regardless. But like there's people that like just go and like do an insane amount. Like that is like you don't want to do it to the point where you can almost die or something like that, right?
Yeah.
So I'm curious. Is there anything else that you guys want to talk about? I got through everything, and I'll be honest, I learned a lot.
Yeah.
So thank you guys for that.
For sure. I don't know.
Can you tell them where they can like find you guys? Like
Yeah, my Instagram is Dylan Livingston with 2 A's. TikTok Blindian_strength.
My
TikTok goes
Instagram
crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Sahaj 100 kgs.
Sahaj.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I'm playing.
And all the other links are,
That's good.
yeah.
Yeah, you guys got to go check them out. And the next year we should be having some sort of Chips and Chops powerlifting meet, hopefully. So, no, I'm joking. But yeah, check us out on everything Chips and Chops podcast. All right, bet.